is a lake that turns living creatures into stone. Northern Tanzania, East Africa, near the border with Kenya. Lake Natron, a lake 57 kilometers, 35 miles long, and 22 wide. The water is red as blood, the temperature reaches 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, and everything that touches this water becomes a statue. Welcome to one of the most deadly and most fascinating places on the planet. The year is 2013. Photographer Nick Brandt comes to Tanzania. He is looking for a story. He is looking for scenes no one has seen. And then, on the shore of Lake Natron, he finds something he cannot explain. Hundreds of birds, dead, but not decomposed, not destroyed, perfectly preserved, like sculptures, as if frozen in time. The skin is hard, wings spread, eyes open. Brandt photographs them, posing them in natural positions, creating a series of images that will circle the globe. But this is not art. This is chemistry. Lake Natron is one huge alkaline bath. The pH value ranges from 10.5 to 12. Similar to bleach, similar to the natron soda used for cleaning, the water is full of sodium carbonate, salt, minerals coming from volcanic springs beneath the bottom. When an animal falls into the lake, its skin is chemically treated, mummified, petrified, a process that usually takes centuries. Happens here in hours past, but here is something that cannot be explained by logic. Lake Natron is a home to life. Over 3 million flamingos come here every year to breed, to lay eggs, 3/4 of the global population. Here, why would anyone come to a place like this? The answer is simple and brilliant. No predator can follow them, no falcon, no hyena, no leopard can survive the chemistry of this water. Flamingos have evolved. They developed special legs. Their skin is covered with layers that protect them from the alkaline water. They feed on algae, red microorganisms that grow only in such extreme conditions. And those algae, they are the reason why the lake is red. Millions of heat-loving bacteria, salt-loving bacteria, surviving where nothing else can. Lake Natron is a living example of adaptation, a place where death and life share the same water. But the story goes even deeper. Lake Natron lies in the Great Rift Valley, a geological crack that is splitting Africa in half. Millions of years ago, this area was sea. Tectonic plates shifted. The land rose. Volcanoes erupted. Ol Doinyo Lengai, an active volcano not far from the lake, still spews lava, but not ordinary lava. Natrocarbonatite lava, the only one of its kind on the planet. It is cooler, darker, and full of the same chemicals that fill the lake. The local Maasai people call this volcano the Mountain of God. They believe the lake is sacred, that it has power, that it punishes those who disrespect it. There are stories of people who tried to swim across the lake. No one reached the other side. Scientists say dehydration, chemical burns, heat that kills in minutes. But the Maasai believe in something else. In 2017, NASA published a report. Scientists believe that similar lakes might exist on Mars, that microorganisms could survive in alkaline waters, in extreme temperatures, that Lake Natron is, perhaps, a window into the past, to the time when life was just beginning, in conditions that would kill everything we know today. Here, on the shore of the Red Lake in Tanzania, may lie the answers to some of humanity's greatest questions. How does life begin? What does it mean to survive? What are the limits of the possible? Lake Natron does not offer easy answers. But it shows that nature doesn't seek comfort, but opportunity. That death is not an end, but a transformation. That stone is not just stone. Lake Natron still lies under the African sun. Red, hot, silent as the grave. If you want to see where death turns into art and where life does not give up, head to Tanzania. Soon, episode 2.